Amber's 9th birthday, but for now, she's focused on school.
I had to get A on a row, A, B on a row, and I had to do good things in the class and help.
So you make good grades?
Mm-hmm. And the stories, how many students? 12.
The smart little girl also does her best to help. The camera crew is
Ow, this is heavy. Sounds from Mommy.
The footage of her 9th birthday is now heartbreaking to watch. Nothing could prepare them for what the future holds in just 7 weeks.
We interrupt this program to bring you the following News 8 special report.
We have late developments into the Channel 8 newsroom, and it is a rather ominous development in the case of 9-year-old Amber Hagerman.
January 17th, 1996. At 11:41 p.m., Arlington's dispatch receives the call everyone's been dreading. Amber's body has been found in a creek, only 4 miles from where she was kidnapped.
Apparently he was walking our dog, and he had looked over the fence and had saw something white, looked again and noticed that it was a body.
I didn't want to believe it. It's not my little girl. I want to see my little girl.
Donna is destroyed. When she rushes to see her daughter's body, Amber is in such bad shape that the police try to prevent Donna from seeing her.
They told me one thing I can't do was pick her up and hold her like a...
We have been homeschooling for 3 years, and this is our morning routine. We start at 8:30 each day, and
safety.
What are we going to do to protect our children?
I'm terrified to let my children outside.
We're frightened.
The poor boy who lost his sister begins to act out, and though he doesn't quite understand what happened, he blames himself. What if he had just stayed with his sister? Would she still be here? As the police investigation moves forward, they release the killer's profile, a white or Hispanic male in his 20s with dark brown or black hair, under 6 feet in height. The Amber Hagerman Task Force also gathers as much information that could lead to an arrest as they can. While most of the forensics evidence was washed away by the rain the night she was found, here's what we know. The suspect drove out of the Winn-Dixie parking lot in his black short-bed pickup truck and took a left on East Abrams Street at around 3:15 p.m., driving away from the nearby highway. He left no fingerprints on the bike as he grabbed Amber under her arms. The witness, Jimmy Kevill, saw the scene from his backyard on Ruth Street. Police believe other witnesses might have seen this from the laundromat across the street.
We were concerned that there could be people
named Stuart Cogger, who was walking his dog near the creek. The creek itself is well hidden, and it is likely, police say, that the killer knew
he either lived or
found is only 4 miles away from where she was abducted. If the man who took her came back this close to the scene of the crime, is it possible that he lived close by? Could he have used another car
to believe that this individual may have
asked that?
We believe that the suspect kept Amber
powerless, wishing she could have been there to protect her? In the days and weeks that follow her death, Donna agrees to let the documentary crew film the events to tell her daughter's story. But the heartbreaking images show best how broken Donna really is.
She was, and I don't want to...
As no arrests, Donna wants justice.
First time offenders, life.
The subcommittee.
When this man took, I would never ever want another mother to have to go through what children.
Valuable time. A woman next child.
Today we're unveiling the Amber Plan.
The idea is adopted and becomes the first ever emergency broadcast system, alerting listeners of child abductions. The system is called Amber Alert, in memory of Donna's daughter.
Amber Alerts play a critical role in finding missing children across the country.
You see it pop up on your phone. You hear the noise. A few seconds of panic.
Amber Alerts are broadcast on news programs, billboards, mobile phones, and now on social media.
It would take almost 10 years before every state adopted it.
The year is 2019, 23 years after Amber's abduction, and still no arrest has been made in relation to Vodka and her mother. Right away, the neighbor calls the police and shares this video, which allows them to identify the car brand.
They got enough of the back of the car to really identify the type of vehicle it was.
Police launch a manhunt with multiple departments sharing the video and the picture of the car. 7:00 p.m., police find another security camera which captures a clearer image of the car driving off. Soon after, an Amber Alert is issued. Salem Sabatka taken by force. The alert triggers a massive hunt by ordinary folks. One of them, a pastor named Jeff King, goes around the city looking for the identified car. Later that same night, Jeff finds the car in a hotel parking lot. Police rush to the scene. 2:22 a.m. This body cam captures the moment police make their intervention.
Ford Police Department, open the door! Open the door! Open it now! Open it! Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out! Get on the ground! One bed. One bed. Hey, good shit!
Got her. We got her.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
We need an EMT. Get Cole Midstar. Yes.
No. Don't worry about your clothes. We got a towel. Can we cover her up?
Yeah.
With something? Here you go, baby. Can we get her out?
Come here. For these two scenes.
Let's go. Come on, sweetheart.
You're okay? You're safe? We got you.
You're gonna be okay.
I'm here to report that Salem has been found safe.
Salem Sabatka is one in more than 1,000 children who were rescued safely from an abduction because of the Amber Alert.
This is a time when social media truly was a force for good.
They become more than just the eyes and ears. They become the search party. They become the rescuers.
Ordinario es lo contrario a bello, porque la belleza emociona.
Although Amber's case remains unsolved, Donna can't help but feel her daughter's presence whenever a child is found alive.
When I hear the Amber Alert and I hear their child is back reunited to their parents, I look up to heaven and say, oh, you did it again, baby girl.
Almost 99% of all Amber Alert cases get resolved.
The Amber Alert, I'm very, very proud of it because it is saving our children's lives. It's helped bringing our children back to mommy and daddy. It's another legacy from my daughter that she didn't die in vain. She is still taking care of our little children as she did.
These are unnerving stories about kids getting left behind. In 2022, after this child got lost, he approached this home desperate for somebody to help him.
What happened?
The 7-year-old was dropped off at the wrong bus stop in Omaha, Nebraska, and didn't know his way home.
But I don't want my mom to worry about me.
Quincy Walker was riding home on the school bus when a substitute driver dropped him off at the wrong location. Quincy had no idea how to find his home. But the smart little boy did recognize the home of his friend Max, so he rang the doorbell.
Max's mom. My brother just left me out here.
Incredibly, Max's mom had just returned home 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah, he thought he was going to be lost forever, is what he kept saying. He thought he was never going to find.
These big sisters all saved their younger siblings from danger. In 2016, a brave 8-year-old named Alicia raced after a kidnapper who snatched her baby brother. And not far behind was her 10-year-old brother. The kids were playing at a park near their babysitter's house when the kidnapper grabbed the 1-year-old and took off. Alicia screamed as she followed the kidnapper and caught the attention of these teens.
It really turned into blood-curdling screaming.
When you kind of pick up, there's a girl running behind him. He's running down an alleyway with a kid. Things don't look right.
A man grabbed a 2-year-old baby child and was running with it. The little kid started screaming.
The kidnapper got frazzled and put baby Owen down in a vacant lot before escaping.
Instill in your kids that when they are out in the public, that if some adult comes up to them, they need to
into the water with her float. Moments after taking the plunge, she flipped over and got trapped underwater. Her 10-year-old sister Jayla spotted her and sprang into action.
It was just very hard to see her like that.
I'm giving her chest compressions, and I was about to give her another rescue breath, and she just took this big gaping breath right in my face. I'm fairly certain I did the exact same thing. She went, I went.
Kayla was rushed to the hospital where she recovered.
You're incredible, you know that.
He called me every step of the way, texted me, visited her. That's not what he...
A well-deserved medal for saving the life of her baby brother and mother.
When I look at her, she's the reason I'm alive.
Angela Szymanski was driving home with her kids when she fell asleep at the wheel. Her SUV plunged over an embankment.
I remember feeling my eyes shut one time, and that's when I thought, okay, the next rest stop, I'm gonna stop there. I never made it to that rest stop.
The crash broke Angela's back. She was knocked unconscious and was close to death.
Peter was crying.
He was crying, and what did you do?
Lexi unbuckled her car seat and sprang into action, climbing up the 40-foot embankment in bare feet. When she got to the highway, she waved down cars until someone stopped.
Seeing her come out from, a real large embankment, and Jeremiah, we have to stop.
She was standing on the edge of the road and just trying to get traffic to stop. She was screaming and motioning to traffic to stop.
When the grown men, medics and firemen say that they did it with ropes, I know that it's unreal that she did it barefoot. This little child, is the reason I'm alive, and that my baby's alive and their family's together.
Lexi's parents were also grateful to the Good Samaritans who answered the little girl's plea.
You just can't.
Bullets. Miraculously, neither was shot. Her father says Mia was always brave and wanted to be a New York cop one day.
I want to acknowledge the young lady that pretty much saved her brother. She